Good morning, everyone. It's Beth Huey Levine with Bessie Lou Brew. Just finished my morning meditation, and I wanted to share with you as I came back into this moment in time that watching and observing nature is one of the tools, as many of you know, that I use as messengers to really connect with my heart and the source and all that is. And sitting in nature and observing the leaves dropping during this fall season that we're in, during the Scorpio energy of really going deep within to look and see what our inner truth is and what the inner work is that we need to do in order to really bring out what our authenticity is. And this is a wonderful season to do that. You know, we're changing into the fall and winter time, which is going into the deep sleep of hibernation, which is going inward to see where it is that we can really regenerate and replenish those wounds that might still be deep within us that need to come to the surface so that they can heal, to bring all of that forward from a place of love and guidance and support from ourselves, no one else externally, just internally from ourselves. And as we observe nature right now with the beautiful changing colors of golds and reds, greens and browns, oranges, this is all, if you think about it, connected to our lower energetic centers, the chakras, the oranges, the yellows, the golds. So it's doing that inner work on a level that is not only connected to our energetic centers as these living, breathing human beings that we are right now, but it's also connecting to our spiritual, energetic biofield, to the nature that we are in this moment in time, what our constitution is made of when we took our first breath and embraced this world that we are in. And with everything going on right now, observing nature for me is a vital tool to use in connecting to the present moment when things get a little either sad or suffering occurs or there's some anxiety or pain, but also when there's excitement and joy and love. When all of that is happening as well, positive things, it's also important to tap into nature and to come back into balance with it. You can go super excited, you can go super sad. So bringing us back into a balanced center, using nature as a tool, is powerful. And with this Scorpio energy, it's bringing empowerment to ourselves. You know, we're in this season of really connecting to our authentic selves, who we are. I know that term is used a lot, but it's very true that that is what this empowerment is about. Empowering ourselves to be who we are, not paying attention to others, not being sheep, not being one who follows the crowd, but rather step into our own truth. And if others are holding that space as well, then we join together as community. And that's a beautiful energy to be in. I observe these fall leaves letting go of their attachment to the trunks of the trees. I have hickory and oak and dogwood and all sorts of trees, pines in our backyard, and I'm observing them letting go. And as the leaves let go, they're not being forced. They're falling when they are ready to fall, when they are ready to let go and detach. And detachment is so important in empowerment, because when you detach, then you fill your heart and your soul with the possibility of who you are truly, giving yourself space and room to figure that out, to see the possibilities and the opportunities that approach you, approach me, and give us that energy and our free will that we use when making decisions of which opportunity, which possibility, which choice we want to make. Do we want to take the high road or the low road? Where are we? And so when I observe these leaves, these beautiful leaves, detaching themselves from their base trunk, from that root center, the rooted, grounded spinal cord of their energies, it's almost as if they let go and detach, trusting and knowing that they will be able to regenerate and come back again in the spring. Like there's this inner knowing with each leaf that if they let go and trust and they fall to the ground and they decompose, they will return again in the spring and become a new leaf with a new shape and a new sense of who they are. And it's a cycle, it's a pattern that we all go through as living organisms on this planet. So to trust the cycle, trust the pattern, let go of cycles, habits, patterns that don't serve you anymore. Be like the leaf, let them drop, let them decompose into the earth. Stand your ground with bare feet on the earth. Allow these next 2 seasons for you to be able to see what those opportunities and possibilities are for where you need to let go. Let those leaves of attachment detach, go with the flow, and offer in whatever it is, welcome in, trust in who you are and what is to become on the next cycle. So enjoy these next 2 seasons that are upon us, fall and winter. Embrace them, empower yourselves, see what needs to be let go, drop that attachment, detach, go with the flow, and give yourself some space, opportunity, clarity to see what is to present itself in the spring. And with that, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Peace.